Howdy, y'all. I kind of wanted to copy Peter. He recently did a walk-around video of his collector's edition. I mean, mine's nothing special, but kind of made me want to do one for mine. I guess I can answer some questions, too, that I get a lot on the group. There's people ask me, like, roof rack questions, people ask me exhaust questions, people ask me wheel questions. So yeah, I'll just walk around the car and answer questions, I guess. So these wheels, these are MST Time Attacks. They're 17 by 9 plus 20 offset, so they're pretty wide. They poke out quite a lot in the front. The rear, not as much. I did have to roll the rear fenders. It does still kind of rub a little bit whenever I hit a big dip in the road, or like if there's a shit ton of stuff in my trunk, it'll rub just a little bit, but it's not bad. I have the Australian Camry CSI rear panel. Got that from Evan. Shout out to Evan. I have a TRD frame for the license plate that Paul gave me when I was in Alabama on the way to Camry's at the Gap last March. I have this goofy universal rear diffuser. It's kind of killing my gas mileage because it hangs down on that side because the spare tire well's in the way. I have HKS high power muffler, 2.5-inch piping, stock resonator, secondary cat delete, and pretty soon I'll be putting in some ASP headers. They're 4 to 2 to 1 headers from Australia. Stickers add horsepower, as we all know. I have the Camry Krew sticker from Cooper. I have the Tail of the Dragon sticker from when we did that. Spoiler King roof spoiler. It's like made of rubber, so kind of a pain in the ass to get it to form to the roof. You have to like heat it up and let it sit. I had to tape it down. I got a Thule roof rack. This is the 480 Traverse R foot pack. It has a fit kit underneath it. It's like a little rubber thing that holds it like under the roof so it like fits the roof. 24-inch aero bars, and this just clamps under the doors onto the frame here. So you can take it off. I have locks on mine so nobody can steal it as if they would, but you know, stuff's expensive. I bought it used on eBay, all the different parts. So of course I got the now rare, because they're discontinued, Depot Black Diamond headlights. I didn't put the clear indicators in because I like the orange ones. I got run off the road a couple years ago, so I've got a lot of damage down here. That's broken. I got a lot of some drift stitches down here, lots of broken shit, and a fender dent, which isn't terrible. We pushed it in when it happened, so. So yeah, I don't have the original antenna. My grandmother, when she owned this car, was backing out of her garage, and the garage door was up enough that the car cleared, but the antenna grabbed the garage door, and the garage door just yanked the telescopic antenna right out of the car. So, I mean, that's it for the exterior. Oh, tint. People might want to know about the tint too. So I have 35 in the front, which is darkest legal, and then 15 all around. So I wanted to still be able to see at night. I don't want it too dark. I just want it to stay cool in the summer and not destroy everything. The sun, you know, I'm like religious about my sun visor, because right now I didn't put it up because why bother, but my dashboard doesn't have any UV damage on it at all, which is nice. This car was kept in a garage for 16 years. Well, my grandma owned it. She bought it new in Washington in '96. This is one of my favorite things, the Yotato, my Yotato badge. I just got over 150,000 miles now. I just got it inspected this morning for $7 because it's 25 years old now. It's exempt from emissions. Well, technically, the guy said, looking at my door placard, he was like, it is 25 years old this month, but not to the day. So technically it's not 25 years old yet, but he fudged it for me. So that's cool. I got an Alpine head unit. I've got crappy 6-inch Kenwoods in the front doors. And then in the rear, I have, I forget what they are exactly, but they're kickers, 6x9s that my dad got me, and they're actually pretty good. One thing that I always think is really funny that people might get a kick out of. So I have a Hydroflask water bottle, a 24-ounce one, and look how perfect it fits in here. This is where I keep it when I'm driving because it's not going anywhere. It fits perfectly in there. So that's pretty cool. Surprisingly, all my door handles are intact. I have broken this before, so that's not original, but all the others are. The interior is pretty clean. I need to get the seats, like, cleaned because they're just a little dirty. Even the back seat's good. I have this over here because I had, like, stuff on it earlier, but it's clean. Everything's nice. I'm pretty happy with it. I have these Venetian Blinds. My post about these has been getting a lot of attention the last couple of days. Some guy on eBay makes these. They're custom made. You have to measure the window dimensions. They do move, but I just keep them all the way up as far as they go so I can see best out the back window. They don't really obstruct my view at all. But they keep the sun off my rear deck, as you can see. So I'm trying to avoid sun damage to that plastic grill and my speakers, you know. Also keep the car cool because I am in Texas and the summers are hot. I hate it. It sucks. I have a big sub in the rear, which is nice. It hits fucking hard, dude. It's a Infinity reference 1270 in a custom box. I have an old school Rockford Fosgate 100iX. I had to have it repaired recently because I blew out, some water got into like one of the negative terminals and it fried it, but I was able to get it repaired, so that's pretty cool. You can see those 6x9 kickers back here. I want to get like a net for all this shit that I keep in the car. I have my ratchet straps and roof rack hardware, some basic tools, just a bunch of rags, tire inflator, whatever. But like shit goes everywhere because I drive like a maniac. It is lowered, not much, but it's on Takiko HP Blue struts and H&R Sport Springs, so it's an inch and a quarter lower than stock. But I don't know if you can see it, those nice red springs and the blue struts. But it handles really well. I have a the 20mm white line sway bar in the rear too. The bushings that come with it are garbage, so it makes a lot of noise whenever I go over bumps. But it makes a big difference. And then engine bay, not much to see, but I'll show it anyway. I have a strut tower brace from a 94 Silica. It fits in. A lot of people do the ES300 one or the Solera bar or whatever, but you have to put spacers in the hood like over here to fit that, but this one just fits in here nice. I have a short rim intake just for the noise. I know people always get salty about whatever, cold air intakes, short rim intakes, whatever. I just like the noise. I have this rare thing, the shroud, radiator shroud from I think SE models. I found that in the scrapyard and they gave it to me for $8. But yeah, that's the Yotato, my 96 Camry, one family car. It's my first car. I've had it for like 5 years now, so it's pretty good.